Hello and welcome back to Rage Gaming. My name is Hollow and today I have something very special for you. We believe we have found the strongest summon in Elden Ring, certainly that we have found so far, and conceptually, we cannot imagine something stronger than this. This is something you absolutely want to get your hands on, and there are so many benefits. And you're not even talking to me. You're actually talking to my mimic. That is the summon. It is incredible. You are able to summon in a one-for-one build of yourself based on what stats and what equipment. So if you have a particularly strong weapon art, like I do, this can happen. Look at him go. He's going to AoE them all down. Oh! He's going again. Look at the damage.
Oh my god.
He's going again. Oh my god. You can do it. One more flip. No! Regular swing. He brought out the parrying dagger. He's going in.
He's parrying a flower.
A big thank you to our friend Emily, or Captain Fluke, who found this and let us know. And since then, man, I'm never going back. This is the greatest summon ever. This is incredible because it consumes your health instead of FP. Meaning, if you are a build that is not using spells and leveling mind, so you can't use the awesome summons that require over 100 FP, well, hey, you can just sacrifice some health. It's just one potion, right? Not only is this whole concept extremely strong, but it also has a heal, and it's also very evasive compared to your usual illusions, so it's quite survivable. You could build your own mimic how you like. So naturally, mine is holding the exact same equipment I'm wearing and the build I'm running, but before we actually go into the fight, I could change my equipment to something that I can use using my stats and have him do something completely different. So this is an extremely survivable, extremely effective, extremely versatile summon that costs health and not FP, so anyone can use it. It's ridiculous. I genuinely believe this is the strongest summon in the game right now, and you're probably wondering, okay, how do I get it? Let me tell you. We are talking about the Mimic Tier Ashes, or the Mimic Tier Spirit. This is a legendary Ashen Remains, really emphasizing how good this is, and of course it is in the special category, meaning if you want to upgrade it, it will not take regular Glovewort, it will take Ghost Glovewort, which is sort of the higher tier, more rare level of Glovewort, but you can still get these in Catacombs like any Glovewort. You also find this in super endgame content, especially these higher levels like 8 that I need right now. Now, the main requirement for this Spirit Summon is going to be progression of the game. You must come to Caelid, the Demon Desert, and you must come defeat the main boss of Red Main Castle. It is a great rune boss. I will not say the name, I will not say any spoilers or anything like that for you guys, but you must come here and you must fight the great rune boss. That fight takes place in the desert behind me down in that battlefield. Once you have completed that, a world event will occur where a star will come shooting across the sky and crash into the ground. You will now need to go to the location of where that crash has happened. That will be right here, just at the southern point of this forest. Your nearby graces are the Fort Hate West, or you could come up higher from Waypoint Ruin Cellar. I came up here just to show you the view, and this is what it looks like right here. We must go down to it and go inside of that crater that's created. Bonus little tip if you're on your way down here, if you didn't know this, we can actually leap into these jump pads. And yeah, you can use them to go down as well as up without taking any fall damage. Pretty useful. Alright, making our way down into the crater. There is a path on the northern side that we can use to get down. Do be careful when you are coming down because there are some seriously big drops. We want to make our way into the cave. That cave has, of course, turned into a sort of broken down chapel that we're going to progress through. And the big reveal, as we leave that, is Nokron, the Eternal City, a major, more end game area or much late game area. Now, from this point, you will have to defeat one boss, and it is completely manageable. And then you can run to the summon to get the spirit from then on out. What I'll do is I'll show you the path that I'm going to take to get there, and we'll just let you watch that or refer to that. Slow it down if you need to, but here we go. Okay, not too bad to make it to that grace right. Pretty straightforward. Now we need to do a similar thing. We're just going to run straight through this area. There's a lot of good items here, by the way, including a couple respec items, the lava. But we're just going to progress straight through here. The enemies will pack up on you here in this area, so I do recommend that you kind of take them out in groups of 1 or 2s, maybe. As soon as you got 5 or 6 of them, it's an absolute nightmare, so you definitely don't want to do that. But anyway, we're just going to run down here. And look at that. The beautiful city. And down here on the right will be a fog wall directly ahead of you. At this location beyond the fog wall, you will have that boss fight I mentioned. It's a really cool boss fight. I won't spoil it for you, but it has a lot to do with the summon that we're working on, the Mimic Tear. So defeat that, and once you're done with that, let's progress on. Now you've defeated the boss, you'll have this grace. And beyond this grace will be a long bridge. But fortunately, as soon as we step out from here, we no longer have to walk. You can mount up and follow my path. Alright, great job. So, you now have rested at a couple graces that got you here, the Nokron Eternal City, then we have the Mimic Tear, and now we have the Ancestral Woods. At this stage, you have reached where you need to be, the Night's Sacred Ground. We're just going to have to follow this bit of parkour path, and along the way, we are going to get the summon. So follow this path. Alright, great job guys, you've made it. We are now at the point where you're going to get your summon. Just behind here is going to be a fog wall. It will require one of the stone sword keys to unlock at these goblin statues. And in this chest, right behind this lovely lady, is the item you're looking for. It is the summon of the Mimic Tear. I hope you enjoy your Mimic Tear. I find it just an incredibly cool concept to have 2 of me and the way we can create our own different builds. It's just very fun. Here it comes! From downtown! Oh! Oh, man. I mean, I just love the way it moves. It really is like a PvP NPC invader. Look at that! Absolute carnage. We hope you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, please drop a like on the video so we can keep making more informative videos like this to help you guys out. A huge thank you again to Emily for finding this summon, and also thanks to Josh for providing some extra other sorcery mimic goodness. Until next time then, I've been Hollow, you've been you. Thanks for watching.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.